Target acquired. And
so
huh?
I had another interesting encounter just before that lady from the last episode.
Uh-huh.
So there was two dudes who were just kind of walking around on the street.
Yeah.
And they were having like a very loud conversation, I think, about like musicians, and then it turned into like a conversation about like wrestlers or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what exactly was happening, but they were like kind of walking and talking, but like somehow they managed to take going around the edge of a block like take like 2 hours because they were there the entire time we were there.
Yeah.
But at one point, like they ended up splitting off. Like the one guy went one way, and the other guy started walking up the street past us. He got like 15 feet past us, and he ran into some other random guy that was walking down the street. And I don't really know how it unfolded because I was just kind of, like, all right, whatever, just head down, focus on my work, try and get it done because we had a lot we had to do. And so I looked. They had this conversation, and I was just kind of like out of the corner of my eye, saw them like kind of, like getting into like formation. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? One guy had like a rope tied around his waist, like a belt.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like an exercise rope kind of thing, like a heavy duty like
paracord.
No, not even paracord, like a heavy duty like weighted rope or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude unties it, takes off his shirt, and then they just start having a tug of war.
What the fuck?
On the side of the street.
What is
like
what are
10 feet away from us?
What the hell are people doing nowadays?
I don't know. These people were older than us. It was fucking weird. But so then they're just doing this like just have a tug of war. And so then they finish it and they're like, oh man, good job, and like all this other shit. The guy's like, yeah, thanks. And the guy's like, what's your name? And like they introduced each other to they introduced themselves at the end of it. They had no idea who the other guy was.
Everything, they introduced themselves.
Yeah, they had no idea who each other was. And so the guy that I'm working with and I just look at each other like, all right, this is happening, I guess. So that guy was there, and he started talking to us. The guy who had the rope started talking to us, and he's like, "Yeah, man." We're like, "Yeah, did you like know that guy?" He's like, "I mean, I've seen him a couple times before. Like, I've met him before, but like, I never actually talked to him a whole lot. So like, the first time was like actually meeting him, and I was like, oh, okay. We're like, okay, all right, that's kind of cool, I guess."
Mm-hmm.
And then he basically goes off on like, yeah, I would have beat him, but like I was wearing slippers and I couldn't really get much of a good grip. If I was wearing sneakers, that'd be over. He's like, yeah, I'm actually like crazy strong, like really, really strong. I'm actually like I could definitely take that guy. I'm like we're like okay. He's like, you guys wanna go? And we're like, no, we're good. I'm like I fear the power that you have. I'm concerned you're some kind of god in disguise. And then he's like, yeah, man, like, I don't even know what the fuck the progression was, but he was like, yeah, like, Hercules would not exist in this time, because, like, way back when, Hercules would, like, do all this crazy shit. He like, lift stuff up, and, like, he's super strong. Like, that was his superpower, but, like, he wasn't even, like, he had, like, the power of gods, like, that's how he got his power. We don't have anything like that these days. We just got, like, I don't know, like, superheroes and stuff like that, and he, like, starts talking about Superman, and he's like, oh, yeah, Superman had, like, all the superpowers and everything, and, like, Superman was super strong, but like that's why Lex Luthor wanted to take Superman's powers, because Superman didn't want his powers anymore. Superman gave up his powers so he could have family, but like he said, that's the thing that's different. He thought he was taking them for granted, but Superman was born with his powers. He had them the whole time. He didn't have a family growing up. Jesus. So he wanted that, like he wanted that having a family, and that was something that he couldn't have, that he didn't have, that he could have. So he gave it all up for that, and we're like, we're just trying to survey the street corner, man.
Dude's a little crazy.
Oh yeah, he's a super nice guy though. But yeah. So then he just, put his shirt back on. He tied the rope around his waist. He's like, "Have a nice day, fellas." And we're like, "See you, man. Have a good one." He just walked off down the street.
Wow. The crazy encounters.
Yeah, there's been some weird people lately.
Holy crap. Hee I am Pucha the Kiwi Elder. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage. Wee, you are clearly a master woodsman.
That's a big Bulbasaur.
Where is Zelda? Zelda?
So,
The girl
Huh?
creature with the blonde hair. She
Uh,
looks like one of your kind. Yes, she was with me. Kee. Oh, she was with me. That. Oh. But now.
I'd like to imagine that they don't actually have like the eyes and nose thing, like that's just like a mask that they have on underneath it.
It's just a mask.
They just wear that for like courtesy purpose of like, oh yeah, here's what we would look like if we had a face, but we don't.
The woods are full of monsters. I am worried about my missing tribe. The shocking and worry has made my memory of the girl quite hazy. I'm stupid.
I'm worried about my tribe. So worried that like I, as their elder, did not advise them of how to handle a situation like this, and they're not going to help in any way.
He's so big, you can just sit on most of the monsters. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
But, so
they also have swords and stuff, so they could just like slice them open.
No, he's a fucking acorn. He's got this.
He's fucking made out of flesh. I love how they managed to give him like male pattern baldness.
Do you like my baldness?
They somehow managed to like fit that on there.
I wear this party hat to cover up my baldness. Is it noticeable?
Can you notice my balding head?
3 kiwis are still unaccounted for. Could I ask you to search for them and make sure they're safe? I'm worried sick about my fellow. You've already said you're worried sick about them. Go away.
Yeah,
Man, he really just looks like a nutsack. Learning that Zelda has no longer with the kiwis.
I was trying to avoid saying it, but like he really.
He looks like a ball sack. He's an unfortunate setback, but he may also still be useful information. Taking this into account, I calculate that an 85% probability that your quest will be aided to find a lost Queequeeze or any other. I'm only here to make this game longer by filling you in with things that you just heard. There you go.
Drink directly out of my filter pitcher.
Additionally, I will mark any kiwis you discover on your map, disabling the red. You lose my explanation. Missing kiwis. They're all just kiwi nutsacks, just like you.
Yep. Just smaller. I don't know what you're talking about. They're Bulbasaurs.
Yes, of course.
I don't know if you've ever seen like the fan art for like the different kinds of Bulbasaurs.
Like,
but I fucking love them.
Different
like
types?
Bulbasaur. Yeah, like Bulbasaur, but like rose. Like he's a rose bush, and like a Bulbasaur that grows pumpkins, like that kind of thing. Like a watermelon Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Get in the bottom. I wish that something like that was actually like in the game. Like kind of like how Deerling works, where there's like the 4 seasons of Deerling.
Yeah.
But like you get like different kinds of Bulbasaurs.
There you go. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh wow. How am I supposed to get past this thing? Am I supposed to just get hit by it? Oh, jostle. What's that? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I didn't need to do that stupid thing. Imagine having to do this with motion controls.
I would just kill myself on the spot.
Oh god. Fuck. Oh yeah. Tell us if you want me to use motion controls, people.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck in between like wanting to use motion controls or gyro motion controls or the actual controller. Oh no. Oh my god.
Dead.
I don't know why, but I just got a very vivid flashback to the first time that I played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Yeah, when you like.
And I got to the very end of it,
Uh-huh.
like where you're fighting the dude on the wall of the whatever. And I remember I just bullshitted through it. Like I just kept kicking him.
Yeah.
Eventually, he like fell off the edge,
Wow.
and that was it. That was the final boss fight.
Wow.
So I just kicked a guy in the shins until he fell off a ledge.
He just knocked the fucker off the tree. Just kick him off.
Why do you have a me face?
Hello, Bulbasaur.
Wait, could you imagine though if you could make like a Kiwi me?
I think you can.
Really?
Probably. You just need to really work on it.
Well,
Really?
no, I mean like actually like the template isn't like a human; it's a Kiwi.
That would be amazing.
That's
What the hell am I supposed to be doing with this?
fine.
My only option is let go and stop.
You gotta stop and then swing.
Oh, I need to use the other stick. I see. There we go. Alright, next. Kiwi. Where's my Kiwi? There he is. Is there another one somewhere else? There's one there, and there one over here. Go for this one. Do 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 do.
There's this radio station that we listen to on our way into work that this past week they've been doing like an MTV themed week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back when MTV has actually played music. And I finally got what I wanted this morning, which I've just been waiting all week for the Nirvana cover of "The Man Who Sold the World" that they did on MTV Unplugged. And
Solid.
so now that they did that, I'm just done with it. I don't care anymore.
Huh. Is the Man Who Sold the World the one from Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, the original was David Bowie,
Gotcha.
but I think the Nirvana one is better in my opinion. But not better necessarily. Okay, definitely in my opinion better, but
Mhm.
like also just different. Because it seems more like alternative punky, whereas David Bowie's is like kind of pop.
Mhm.
That's
Interesting.
that's all I really have to say about that. But
Who the fuck is this guy? He's right here. Hello.
all right, come here, come here, Spiky.
Don't eat me, I taste terrible. Let me go. Huh? Do you always worry about me? I'm glad to hear you safe. I'm Olo. If you meet the other, could tell them I'm here. I don't know if it's safe yet. I wish to hear a little longer. I just fucking drag you.
Pick up.
Ooh, there we go. Oh no.
Oh yeah, so the Halo Infinite beta was out.
I heard. I saw.
I found out that the beta was happening the day after it ended.
I figured it out that it was happening the day it started. The problem I had was I signed up for Halo Insider a little late, so I never got into it. But I almost got it. It was a multiplayer beta anyway, so.
Everyone that's been talking to me about it, they've been like, well, "What do you think? Is it going to be good?" And I'm like, "Are you asking me?" Well, I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Granted, I think I'm going to be playing with you, so like, obviously it's going to be fun because like we made Ghost Recon Break fun.
Yeah, we made Breakpoint fun.
That was hard.
Yeah, that was a.
The game itself wasn't hard. That was hard to make fun.
Yeah. The main issue was how the game. Yeah, the game didn't start great.
It didn't finish the game.
Exactly. Yeah.
They didn't. They got like a third of the way through, and they're like, yeah, you know, it's good enough to send out.
Yeah, good enough.
Fine.
We'll send it out like this and hide it behind a paywall.
No real plot.
Alright. I really need to cut all this grass. Really? God. Yeah, you're hiding. You're hiding real well.
Oh, I've been discovered. And here I thought I had a good hiding place. Quee! I'm Erla, and you won't find another Kikri in these woods that's half as good at hiding as I am. Except the Elder, of course. Quee?
I am not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. I suggest you go speak with the Kikwi Elder. Where was that again?
You met the Elder, and he's okay? Whew, I'm glad to hear it, Quee. If you see him again, would you please tell him that I'm here?
I'll think about it.
Nope. Nope.
Nope, indeed. Fuck.
But yeah, is it gonna be good? I think it's gonna be okay. I think the multiplayer is gonna be super hyped up, and then people are gonna play it for like 2 weeks, and then be like, "Yeah, this was cool, I guess," and then move on to the next game that comes out.
Yep.
As for campaign, I think it's, you know, probably people are gonna be like, "Oh, this is, I guess, neat," and then, you know, after even less time than multiplayer, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's alright, it's over."
Yep.
But am I going to pay money to buy a game and play it? Absolutely. 100%.
100%. Definitely. Definitely.
Oh yeah, well, that was never in question. Like, of course I'm gonna fucking play it. It's Halo. It's the first new actual Halo game in a while.
The one that actually looks good, at least.
Well, don't even start about that. And it makes people angry because it canonizes Halo 2 or Halo Wars 2.
I enjoy the fact that it canonizes it.
I know, but nobody likes. Like, a lot of people want to try and disregard the fact that Halo Wars is actually part of the franchise.
What's so bad about it?
It's an RTS game and not a first-person shooter.
But it's a good game. Both
One or two?
One was good. I enjoyed one. I didn't play a lot of two. I didn't get to beat it with you.
Two was pretty okay. It was a lot more. I don't really know how to explain it.
A lot more talking, dialogue, etc.
Well, it was about the same. But like, I don't know. It was just sort of different. Like, Halo Wars 1 felt like the plot just kind of was like happened as it happened, sort of thing. Like, the plot kind of was like, oh, okay, here's what's going on now, and then here's how this leads into this. Like, it kind of is like one thing within the plot in Halo Wars 2 is sort of like it ties into the overarching, like, it is. I think it's important because Halo Wars 1 was like, here's how the universe like started out, like here's how early Halo stuff happened, like pre-Reach and around Reach era.
Mm-hmm.
And then Halo Wars 2 is like, here's where the Halo universe has progressed to. Like, here's what it is now. Here's what it's like at this moment, kind of thing.
Oh, nope, not Sack, don't!
Don't sack me! Oh!
Stuff! That's a big thing.
A V!
Why? Alright. I got the slingshot! How do I use this? I'm sure Fee will tell me. With that slingshot, Quee, you should be able to find the path deep in the woods.
You got the slingshot? I really want you to just I'll tell you about it later. Never mind.
Okay.
I don't know why, but my head just went to when you get the sailcloth and it does that. It smells nice too.
Oh man, it smells
That's
like
a slingshot. It smells nice too. Hey, Kikwi Elder, what are you doing later?
What are you doing later, Kikwi?
Yeah.
Well,
Only my people, I guess.
well, next time we're gonna hit up this dungeon that apparently Zelda ran to.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Next time.